guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Bella, also known as This Mindful Mama here on YouTube. And today I'm just gonna make kind of a sit down story time type video explaining kind of what I went through and my experiences being pregnant in the year 2020. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I found out I was pregnant in, was it November of 2019? So that was before kind of anything happened. Everything felt really normal. COVID hadn't even been mentioned. It was all really exciting and new, and I had no reason to think that it was going to be different from any other pregnancy in my family. We were gonna just celebrate and really welcome this baby into the world. All my friends were excited. And then right around February, I got really sick, and I don't know if I had the virus. I went and took a flu test, and that came back negative, and I'm hearing that if you take a regular flu test and it comes back negative, that might be COVID. So the reason why I think I had it was because I wasn't able to smell anything. I had a really high fever, and all the symptoms were really persistent. So that's why I think that I had it. But the symptoms eventually subsided and I felt fine. So now this is around the time that COVID is being mentioned in the news, and I'm seeing it on Facebook and other types of social media. So it was now on my radar, but no one really thought anything was going to come of it at this time. And I had a July due date, so, still normal pregnancy, thinking that we were going to do the baby shower. It was coming up on the time where we would have a baby shower. We were going into lockdown. But here in California, things weren't fully locked down yet, so my boyfriend was still able to go to all of my ultrasound appointments. But as my pregnancy went on, he wasn't able to come to the appointments anymore. So that was really upsetting. And I even had a doctor tell me that he might not be able to be there for the birth of our baby. And that was extremely disturbing to me, to the point that I seriously considered doing a home birth, and I even reached out to a doula to see if that was something that I would definitely want to do. Luckily, by the time July rolled around, he was able to be there. And sorry if I'm jumping around in the story, it's still kind of fresh in my mind, to the point where it's upsetting and even still kind of hard to collect my thoughts, if I'm being completely honest. Being isolated during the whole pregnancy, or at least most of it, was probably the most challenging thing that has ever happened to me. Just being isolated and alone in the house. I couldn't have any of my friends over. My mom couldn't come over. It was just an extremely traumatizing situation for me. And that was really sad because, as I mentioned before, this was supposed to be a really happy time with our first baby. And I'm not saying that it wasn't. She is an absolute dream, but it was hard during the pregnancy for sure. As we came upon July, I was getting really excited and I was looking forward to it. It again, things were looking up, so my boyfriend could be in the room with me while I gave birth, and that was really exciting. And my due date came and it went, and we didn't have a baby, and that's fine, you know. The due date's kind of always a suggestion anyway. I didn't think that she would actually be born on her due date. But like 2 days are rolling around and I'm getting kind of antsy. Then another day rolls around and I don't feel her kicking or moving, and I'm thinking, oh God, you know, what could be worse with this year? I just hope this baby is okay. Like, I loved her so much already, and I was kind of really getting scared. So I packed up my bag and I had my boyfriend drive me to the hospital, and lo and behold, there's a big decrease in her movement, in fetal movement. So that was kind of scary, to the point where I ended up getting induced that day. And if you know anything about induction, it takes a long time, and I didn't know that. This is my first baby. I had no idea what to expect. So I was in labor for 24 hours. It was horrible. And looking back, I can laugh at it, but it was a rough 24 hours. And I really wanted to do it with no epidural, but again, if you know about Pitocin or anything, it makes your contractions way worse. So I ended up getting an epidural, which is totally fine. It just matters to me that the baby's healthy and happy. And finally, after 24 hours, I ended up giving birth to, well, in my opinion, the most beautiful baby in the whole wide world. She's the sweetest thing. She's the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I'm so happy that she's here now and healthy and amazing. And the main point of me making this video is I hope that I can reach out to even just one pregnant mama right now. So pregnant mamas, I'm talking to you. You are going through a crazy time to be pregnant. There's no doubt. But just remember that you're amazing and your body is amazing, and that baby that you're growing inside of you right now is so lucky to have such a strong mama that's going through probably one of the craziest times to be pregnant ever. And I'm not just saying that, but just know that there are so many people that are proud of you, that I'm proud of you. And you know, feel free to send me a message if you're struggling and we can talk about it. But please remember that you're not alone, and people are rooting for you, and they're so proud of you. And soon you're gonna have an amazing baby, and you're gonna forget, hopefully you're gonna forget all of the struggles and the hardships of being pregnant right now, because your baby loves you so much, and they're gonna come into this world and they're gonna have no idea what's going on, and it's just gonna be all about you, and that's the only person they're gonna care about and the only thing they're gonna care about, and you're gonna definitely get through it. So if you liked this video or got anything out of it, please give it a big thumbs up and send it to a pregnant mama. If you know one that feels kind of alone right now, feel free to send this video, and that might brighten up her day or make her feel like she's just a little bit less alone right now, and that's extremely important. This is my first video on YouTube, so thank you if you've stuck with me and made it this far. I really appreciate it. My goal for this channel is to upload more content about motherhood and being a young mom, tips and tricks, all related to raising our babies, and I'm really excited to do that. So I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys!